Good morning, campers. Happy Monday. And you know what it means? Masculine Monday. So let's pull an oracle card from my Divine Masculine deck. If you identify with Divine Masculine, maybe there's a message you need to hear, or maybe your inner masculine. Your inner masculine needs guidance. And you know what I always say, for those of you who are on twinny journey, my beautiful true twinnies, we always mirror each other. So if it's like a message for your masculine, it's gonna resonate. It should resonate on some level with you, because what they go through, we go through. What we go through, they go through, and we experience this journey differently. So the setting may be completely different, the level of intensity may be completely different, but the same core wounds are always on some level activated within us. This is how powerful this connection is. This is how powerful our love is through lifetimes and timelines and realms. We're always one. All right, enough rambling. Let's pull a card. What is it that our masculines need to hear? What they're going through, our beautiful masculines. What are you going through? You can leave the room. Number 39. You can leave the room. Let me read through this and we'll chat. The greatest trap of our physical karma is feeling obligated to remain connected to people that no longer serve our growth. This card is a reminder that it is okay to outgrow certain connections, even those with family, longtime friends, or people who've supported us in the past. Holding on to those connections out of a sense of duty or history can keep us stuck in old patterns. This card encourages you to gracefully let go of relationships that have served their purpose. You don't have to end things with cruelty or abruptness. Sometimes simply allowing these relationships to fade creates space for new connections, connections that align better with your journey. And if you watch my readings, you know that I talk about this a lot, that as we start our journey of healing, as we realize that we need to cut out certain toxic things out of our life, we start from the most toxic, the most abruptive karmics, because it's not that difficult. It's truly just chop, you're not good for me, right? But sometimes we find ourselves in connections that, as the card mentions, maybe you have history with someone. Maybe it's been your whole life friend. Maybe it's been someone who has been there for you in your hardest moments. Maybe it's your family member. You really attach yourself to this person. And when we are in a place of ego, and remember, when I say ego, I mean a perspective of a human, right? Our human has this attachment to time and to time that has passed by, and it's a true trap of many people, because oftentimes we stay in relationships because, oh my god, we've been together for 10 years, oh my god, we've been friends all my life, right? But it's truly irrelevant. It's such an important thing on a journey of healing, and as you already are healed, to constantly check in with yourself. Is my environment really matching who I am today and who I want to become? And they're showing me the energy, nourish your energy, cleanse your energy cards in this deck as well. Everything and everyone that we surround ourselves with influences our life, right? We feed onto each other's energy. So you may think that someone, they're not wishing you, it's coming to my mind for reasons, so maybe it will resonate, they're not wish you, harm, that they generally good people, but you find yourself that you no longer really have topics of conversations. You no longer have the same vision of your life and of your future. Sometimes we're afraid of let go because those might be the only people that truly are in our life. But just like the card says, you can let go people really gently. Just trust your intuition, trust your heart. If you really find yourself in a room with someone and as you're talking in your mind, you're thinking, what are you talking about? I don't resonate with this. I no longer resonate with the things that you want to do, with the topics of conversations that you have. Just let that go. You can leave the room. And I can tell you from experience that sometimes we let go of those relationships because we outgrow them, and it's okay. This is true self-love. This is truly choosing yourself. But sometimes we're not saying goodbye forever. Sometimes we choose ourselves, and those, I always say this to you guys, those who are our true soulmates, they will follow up at their true pace. So you may, stop really connecting to someone for 6 months, for a year, for a few years, and when you're truly meant to be what's truly meant to be, as long as you are aligned, will never pass you by. And our human wants to keep us in this because our human desperately needs this sensation of stability, right? But when we're not in a place of light, we're in a place of shadow. It doesn't know how to create this. So it creates this through environment. But true healed person, when you are in a place of light, your stability comes from within. So wherever you go, wherever you do, people who are truly healed in a place of light, we really don't care. We can move around, from town to town, we can move around the world, and because we are our home, we are our anchor, we are all that we need, right? And obviously sometimes we have true beautiful soul connections that we want to spend time with these people, but we no longer seek stability externally. So if this video found you, if something resonates in your head right now, just check in with yourself, okay? Make a list of people that in the last month or two that you really spend your time with, and look at them from an objective perspective. Do they resonate? And I always say this to you guys, and this exercise is really beautiful. We all have dreams and we all have, visions. And I always say this, especially on a twinny journey. We don't realize, but our visions and our dreams are truly, visions from our highest, most aligned timeline. So those are things that have the potential of actually materializing. So imagine your perfect life. Who you're with, what you do, how you look like, what's your lifestyle, where you work, and then ask yourself, do those people really fit into that vision? Would they actually support that from a perspective of my values, my dreams, my future, my potential? Are they really with me? And sometimes it's funny, we tell ourselves that, I don't want to be egoistic, I don't want to just move forward and say that you no longer resonate because it may sound, in our head like I'm better than you, right? But again, remember, shadows are tricksters. They send signals to our mind to really push us to do what they want us to do. But in reality, walking away from someone and choosing not to spend your time with someone who completely doesn't resonate, you have no topics of conversation, you don't align of values, you don't feel better. When you are in presence of true soulmates, when you exit the room, you should feel better. You should feel uplifted. You should feel like they're your best fans and vice versa. So if you don't feel that way, moving away doesn't mean that you feel egoistically better than these people. It just simply means that you choose yourself, that you choose your growth, that you choose your path. And it's this truly activated, balanced solar plexus, the release of codependency that I always talk to you guys. I have a vision of who I am. What did I come here to do? And I'm going to walk towards this vision. Whoever get left behind, it's their problem, because I know that my true soul connections, they will always follow because our path is aligned. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please like, share, and comment. If you would like to purchase my deck, a link is in my bio to my website. You can also do this via Etsy store. And yeah, I love you so incredibly much. I wish you strength in these decisions. I wish you lots of self-love, and I hope you have an amazing week ahead.